What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, it's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Antman Marvel Legends Infinite Series. This is TigerShark. This wave is also known as the Ultron movie Build-A-Figure wave. This is take a look at TigerShark here. He's basically just a reused body. I would say this entire body is a reused from, what's wrong with me? Sabretooth. God, I can't think. So he's pretty much from if you just pop this head sculpt off and you take the Sabretooth body and you pair it up next to this, it's the exact same thing, head to toe. So, or neck to toe, I should say. But the head sculpt looks pretty good. Taking a look at that as I bump the camera all over the place and piss you guys off. But I'd say the head sculpt looks pretty good. I think they did a good job on the head sculpt. There is actually a little bit of texturing here going out throughout his fin on his head. Maybe you guys can answer me this question in the comments. I don't know too much about this character, but is his fin supposed to be bent like this? Because I don't know if it's just warpage from the packaging or if it's supposed to be straight or maybe it's supposed to be curved like this, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't look too bad that it's a little bit curved, but I just don't know. I'm actually curious if it is supposed to be straight or not. I don't know, but the face sculpt does look good. Like I said, there is some texturing right here on each side of the head, of the fin, connecting to the head. And you just pop it right back on here. The fin does cause him to be a little bit hindered right here when you're trying to look back, but I've actually found out a way, because this is a nice pliable plastic, you can kind of bend it up and then push the head back like so. Oops, popping the head off. So you can still get him if you want to have him like a swimming pose or, you know, whatever you want to do. You can have that fin to the side and still put his head back. His head does look down also. We got some jive turkeys up in here. And then we have rotation at the head. You can do a full 360 rotation. His arms go up about that far. They do go down, full 360 there. And then we have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. We have a wrist swivel, wrist hinge. We have an ab crunch, which goes back about that far and goes forward. Waist swivel, T-jointed hips, which go out about that far and it goes forward. And we do have an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. We do a boot swivel, an ankle hinge, and the ankle pivot. This is basically the Hyperion body mold. But actually the full body would be Sabretooth. So this is based on the Sabretooth body buck from the neck down, different head sculpt. I would say that this is probably the I guess least sought after figure in the wave. Based on my opinion alone, but I'm going to point out some facts, the reason why I don't really like this figure in general. There's not a whole lot of sculpting. It's mostly just paint, and the paint, yet again, like Wasp, is inconsistent. You have metallic paint going out throughout the head, okay, and into the torso, the upper torso. On the lower torso, where his crotch and buttocks are, it's a totally different purple. It's not metallic. It doesn't fit with this. The design does continue, so it's supposed to be the same color, but they didn't match the colors. I just think that's really lazy. They need to stop doing that. The inconsistencies are really starting to add up with Marvel Legends. It's starting to just bug me a little bit. Also, the metallics on here and the metallic here does not match either. Metallics here, two different purples. We got two different colors here. It just doesn't make sense with the color scheme. Also, there's huge paint blotches right all over here. So I don't know if I just got a really shitty TigerShark, but you can also see a lot of purple bleeding through over here on the end of the orange. On the side, you can see a ton right there. Or right here too, you can see purple coming through. It's just a really piss poor job, I think, for a figure that people already don't know enough about, that's obscure. You want to at least, you know, have the figure be good. Like, I don't care if I don't know anything about a character or if, you know, a figure. As long as the figure is good himself and consistent and has good articulation, then it's a good figure. I'll enjoy it. tons of characters that I own that I don't know that much about, but it's still a good figure. I don't know everything about Monkey Man, but I still own the figure, and it's a good Build-A-Figure. You know, it's just... I don't see this as being a very good... They couldn't even continue the paint underneath the glove. You can see orange underneath the glove. I mean, I guess it's nitpicking, but... And maybe you guys will see that, but there's also purple paint blotches on the elbow. It's just not what I like in a brand new figure. It's just bad quality control, and it's inconsistency. So Hasbro, get your head out of your ass and pay attention to the figures that you're pushing out, because I'm paying good money for these figures, and then they're kind of substandard. At least this one is. I would say that this is probably the worst one in the wave, paint-wise. I just don't like it. I don't think it's really that great of a figure. It's a total reuse of another figure. I guess it works for the character. I guess it works, and you can make that argument, and to each their own if you like this figure, but I'm not going to recommend you getting this figure. This is a pass. I would say the good things about the figure, though, are the head sculpt. I really do like this head sculpt a lot. But, yeah, the rest, and there's not really much sculpting going on here either. So, it's just a shame. But, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.